Gentlemen, good afternoon. We're out and about the town of Owerri asking questions as to what people think of sexual exploitation of young girls. We're here doing a program called Miss Adanma, Miss Adonis, and Adanma, which is tagged the Triple Crown on the 30th of December at the Gloran Hotel. So I decided to come out just to talk to people what they think about sexual exploitation.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Pechuku Itini, speaking from the city of Owerri, Imo State. So much appreciate the young lady with us bringing the topic about sexual exploitation in the society. Is very, very ugly. The evil trend is moving faster every now and then, and if not spoken about it now, it will get out of hands. It's unfortunate that men is even involved because they are the patronizer of these girls. And every noose and cranny in the night you see young ladies parading themselves, looking for ends to meet. It's quite unfortunate. So we are happy to speak on it, and we are condemning it that is evil. And every hand should be on deck to put an end to sexual exploitation. Thank you so much.
Marak Kingsley is my name, and lending my voice to what my friend has just said, I condemn in totality sexual exploitation. It's a crime against humanity, it's a crime against God. And for me, I am of the opinion that all have sinned according to the scriptures and come short of the glory of God. Men are involved, children are involved. The government are involved. We have all failed. The parents are not doing their work. The government, we have a very poor leadership that, constitutes greater percentage of the reasons why there is this lapses here and there. And so, I thank the lady for bringing out this program. I think it can be a starting point, because a lot of people out there, especially those of them in the rural areas, are not aware of the implications of this menace. But by the grace of God, with what this Adanma people are doing, I think when they get to the villages and reach them, a lot of people will be well informed, and then they begins a story. We can start from there, to effect some changes. And then those of them who are in government too should also be mindful of the fact that this is an a wind that blows no one any good. Their children may be involved tomorrow because they will be in their offices enjoying the paraphernalia of their offices, but they don't know what their children are doing out there in the universities. So I condemn in totality this sexual exploitation. And I want to urge everyone to contribute his or her own quota to ensure that this menace is purely addressed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just one final word. During our training, we've come to realize that some of the girls actually confide in us that they have been exploited by their lecturers. Lecturers sometimes will hold them to ransom in giving them their passes until I think the girls describe it as sex for pass. Now, what would you like to say about that?
For me, that's exactly why I use the language that all have seen. On the part of the lecturers, it is a common phenomenon in almost all our tertiary institutions. So if the government, the school authorities should come up with a law that if any lecturer is found guilty of this type of offense, this is the punishment that the person will face. I think that should be a starting point. Another thing is that those girls should also stand firm and say no to such, how do I describe it? I call it an attack on them by the lecturers. When they say no and insist that let us go for a mark. If I know that I pass an exams and the lecturer wants to exploit me because of his position, I would insist that let us call for a mark on my paper. The school authorities can constitute a board, and then the papers of those areas can be remarked.
Sometimes some of them are fearful and stigma. of who to report to because they just feel that they have no voice. So I think you've just said it. If the government can come up with some sort of solution, yes, on the punishment to give to the lecturers, maybe the young ladies will then have a voice to speak out. I'd just like to say thank you so much for spending the time to speak to me today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.